Dahil inaanak ka sa kasal, ang amo lang natin dito yung mayor, walang congressman sa atin. Ha?
And take note, COP, under oath kayo. Alam mo yan.
Opo, sir.
Again, nagsisinungaling si Atty. Matibag.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
no liar, hindi po ako sinungaling. I'm a lawyer, not a liar. Kaya, Hepe, alam mo kung ano yung sinasabi mo. At alam mo yung sinabi mo kay Private Paul na walang congressman. At ang sinasabi mo pa, wala naman nasa pwesto yung si Atty. Matibag. Wala nang asim yan. Eh meron naman tayong mga boss na pumuproteksyon sa atin.
Sa distrito ko, Colonel Valenzuela, 3 ang station commander. Mga colonel din. All of these 3 station commanders came to me to discuss things with me, to consult with me. Oo, sapagkat loka, pag hindi nakipag-konsulta yan, papalitan ko yan. Papalitan ko yan. Do you realize, Colonel Valenzuela, that the congressman can actually ask for your relief in the city? Do you realize that, Mr. Chair?
Ano po ang dahilan at hindi kayo nag-courtesy call sa congresswoman ng area ninyo?
Yes, sir. Hindi po ako nagkaroon ng mga pagkakataon na makapag-reach out.
COP, lying ka. Lying ka. May next hearing pa.
Have you taken your oath, sirs? Okay. Siguro ikwento nyo kung ano ang nangyari, Sergeant Kimbao and Hipol, on that day sa Barangay GSIS na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon.
Good afternoon po, Your Honor. Ang nangyari po doon na, ma'am, noong November 26, 2023, AOR po namin yun, Area of Responsibility. Nagkakandak po kami daily ng police visibility, police assistance, establishment vegetation. Nung araw na yon, sakay po kami ng mobile namin. Punta kami ng Barangay GSIS na nasakupan namin. Nakita po pesta po ng 40th Christ the King. Nakita po namin nung nagpapatrolya kami na may traffic po. Ngayon ang ginawa po namin, bumaba po kami sa mobile namin at nag-conduct po kami ng traffic para maibsan po. At namataan po namin na nandun si Congresswoman Ann Matibag at ang kanyang asawa na si Atty. Matibag. At yun lang po ang aming ginawa po. Ano lang po kami ng traffic po. Nag-assist lang po para lumuwag po. Yun lang po, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Chair, bakit nung after how many minutes, bigla kayong nawala? Doon sa Barangay GSIS during that festivity?
Ma'am, may pumunta naman po kami sa ibang nasakupan namin na area po, ma'am, na barangay.
Pumunta kayo doon on your own volition or may tumawag sa inyo na umalis kayo on that vicinity?
Wala pong tumawag, ma'am. Umalis na po na agad kami, ma'am. Nag-ikot naman po kami sa ibang area po namin.
Pero during that time na nasa area of responsibility kayo, is it correct that you have already submitted a report in your CTREP?
Yes,
that you
ma'am.
are in that AOR?
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh,
Nag-submit po kami, ma'am.
Mr. Chair, may we have a copy of that report?
Kindly submit to us the report that the good gentlewoman is asking.
Nasa ano po nasa cellphone po, sir. Sa Viber po namin eh.
Yes,
Kindly submit in the next hearing.
Yes.
Thank you, Sergeant Kimbao. How about Sergeant Hipol? Can you narrate to us what happened on that day?
Good afternoon po, Your Honor.
Before you proceed, the chair would like to acknowledge the presence of my co-chair in the next issue, Chairman Bienvenido Abante.
Yun po, Your Honor. Nung November 26 po, abang nagpapatrolling po kami, ayun po, sa barangay na nasasakupan po namin, may nakita po kaming maraming tao. Ngayon po, nung nakita po namin na maraming tao, nagsuggest po kaming tatlo nila, Sir Kalugdan, tsaka ni Sir Cambao na bumaba para ayusin yung traffic. And nakita din po namin, ginawa po namin, nag-C-trip po kami para po maiba to sa Viber po namin. Ngayon po, namataan po namin, nandun po si Attorney Melvin Matibag tsaka si Congresswoman Ann Matibag. Ngayon po, wala naman po kaming pakay na kahit ano po. Kaya po nag-C-trip po kami at binato po namin sa Viber po namin. After po nung medyo naibsan na po yung traffic, ayun po, continuous po kami ng patrolling namin sa 3 barangay. Yung barangay San Antonio, barangay Sampaguita, tsaka barangay GSIS. After po nun, ayun po yung nangyari sa nung araw na yun.
Nung nag-report kayo ng C-trip, Mr. Chair, ano ang nauna? Yung pag-report niyo ng C-trip or yung moment na nakita niyo kami na nandun sa vicinity, Mr. Chair?
Your Honor, nauna po yung C-trip po namin bago po yung nakita po namin kayo. Kasi naibato na po namin yung po namin activity po.
And then after that, in Barangay GSIS, pumunta na kayo sa Pasita and sa San Antonio to do your rounds. Okay. So, Mr. Chair, ngayon, bakit nawala ka sa San Pedro? Bakit na-detain ka to another city in Binyan? Am I correct?
Your Honor, hindi ko po alam. Kasi po nung after po kasi nun, nalipat po kami ng PAC base. Yun po, nalipat po kami ng Pasita. After po nung December 27 po, hindi ko po alam, may lumabas po na order. Napalipat po ako ng Binyan. Hindi ko po alam kung bakit po nagkaroon ako ng order.
Hindi kaya na-reprimand ka ni Hepe?
Hindi ko po alam, Your Honor.
Dahil sa... Hindi,
Mr. Chair, no? Huwag po kayong matakot kung ano yung gusto nyo nga sabihin. Sa katotohanan lang tayo. Mr. Chair, I know Sergeant Hipol here has affidavit of what really happened. Ano? So, may we ask for that affidavit?
Yung ginawa po natin. Your Honor, nasa cellphone po namin. Yung affidavit po namin na ginawa, ayun din po yung pinasa po namin nung that time nung pinasa po namin sa S7 po.
Sa R7 yung affidavit. May pinasa kayo sa R7 affidavit? R7? Will you confirm that
S7 po. S7, that time po S7 po.
Did they submit their affidavit?
Opo.
Will you confirm? Meron?
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor po, sa R7 at saka sa S7 po, nag-conduct sila ng investigation.
Please submit to us your, para makita po namin. Congressman
Chair.
Busita, with the indulgence of Congresswoman Matibag, will you allow the good gentleman? Congressman Busita, you are allowed. You are recognized.
Mr. Chair, quick query lang and interpellation for Patrolman Hipol and Yambao. Mr. Chair, Patrolman Hipol, clarify ko lang, from San Pedro Police Station, na-transfer kayo to Binyan City Police Station. Tama?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, pwede po bang pag-submitin natin ang explanation ng Chief of Police? I think, no, Provincial Director of Laguna PPO. Bakit po na-transfer si Patrolman Hipol and Patrolman Kiambao?
Your Honor,
From-
si Patrolman Hipo lang po ang na-transfer lang po.
Patrolman Hipol. Kasi, Mr. Chair, matagal nang malpractice yan sa PNP, yung bang tinatransfer ka na lang ng hindi mo alam kung bakit. Pero tanungin po natin, Mr. Chair, Patrolman Hipol, may idea ka ba kung bakit ka na-transfer?
Your Honor, wala po.
Wala. So, dapat po may correct na yan eh. Parang pag naibulong ka, sisibaking ka na lang. So, pag ganyan po mangyari, matatakot na yung pulis natin na magtrabaho ng Tama. So in fairness naman po, Mr. Chair, sa Provincial Director of Laguna, pwede po bang mag-explain, mag-submit po ng written explanation ang Provincial Director of Laguna? Ano ang dahilan at na-relieve po sa San Pedro City Police Station si Patrolman Hipol from San Pedro CPS to Binyan CPS, Mr. Chair?
Okay. So if there was indeed, I will recognize Congressman Ako. If there was really indeed a what do you call this, reprimand, no, and the allegation of Congresswoman Matibag is right, medyo bad practice yan sa ating mga PNP, and it is an abuse of power. No, we hope that it is not true. But if it's true, we need to penalize somebody, di ba? If there was really a penalty like this, ano, na ginagawa yung ating pong mga PNP on the ground, di ba? So before I recognize si Ann Matibags, so Congressman Ako, please.
Thank you. Yung dalawa. Na-reprimand ba kayo?
No, Your Honor.
Isa. Were you ever reprimanded?
No po, Your Honor.
No. Ikaw lang ang na-transfer.
Yes po, Your Honor.
From Binyan, from San Pedro to Binyan City.
Yes po.
Kailan po yun?
Nung na-transfer po ako, December 27 po.
December 27,
2023 po.
2023. Pagkatapos nung pangyayari?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Yes. Na-transfer ka after yung incident na sinasabi ni Honorable Matibag.
Yes po.
Yes. PD Laguna, who issued the order ng pag-transfer sa kanya?
Your Honors, the provincial director, with his official, the acting Chief Provincial Administrative Resource Management Unit, Police Major Melencio Arcita Jr., sir, dated December 27, 2023, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, may I move that we invite the former provincial director who allegedly issued the order transferring subject PNP personnel from San Pedro to Binyang. PD,
Yes, Your Honor.
ilan ang population ng San Pedro?
As per record, Your Honor, population of PNP, Your Honor.
Hindi, San Pedro lang.
San Pedro. Dapat alam mo yun at the tip of your fingers.
We have 132 PNP personnel, Your Honor.
Hindi, population
Hindi,
ang binabanggit.
population.
More or less mga 450,000. Para to
320,000, Your Honor.
Ano?
320,000, Your Honor.
The population? Hindi, ang population ng San Pedro is more than 400,000. Di ba?
Baka voting population yung sinasabi mo, magkaiba yung population at saka voting population. So, anong population ng San Pedro?
Kasi in the last election, we have like one,
Yung
Congressman
COP, alam mo?
COP, please answer.
Yes, sir. 326,000
Ang
po, sir.
population,
Opo, sir.
ang voting population is 100, ano? Kasi ang voting population na natin is already 180 ata eh. Ha? 184 na ang voting population eh. So tapos, okay, possible pala. Sige, go ahead, Congressman Akop.
PD Laguna, what is the population of Binyang? Alam po ninyo, kaya ako tinatanong ito dahil wala kayong may provide na dahilan kung bakit rin-transfer nyo yung isang pulis from San Pedro to Binyan City. Now, pag rin-transfer nyo yung isang pulis,
magmula sa isang bayan na nangangailangan ng kapulisan sa isang lugar na hindi nangangailangan ng kapulisan, may diferensya. Di po ba? So I'm asking you, what is the population of the city of Binyan?
Your Honor, 407,000.
407,000.
Your Honor.
Now, what is the number of police force in San Pedro?
For the police force of San Pedro, Your Honor, is 132.
132.
With that includes the 7 NUP, Your Honor.
Yes. How about the city of Binyan? Oh, alam mo yung San Pedro, hindi mo alam yung Binyan?
I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's about 140 personnel, Your Honor.
100?
40, Your Honor. More or less, Your Honor.
So, you cannot make that as a reason para transfer yung isang tao from San Pedro to Binyan. Kasi halos magkalapit lang iho eh. Di ba?
I agree with that, Your Honor.
Yes. You are the provincial commander during that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yung na-transfer, taga saan ka?
Your Honor, taga Valenzuela City po. NCR po.
Valenzuela City. Pero dito ka sa Region 4A nakadistino.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Diyan ka ba sa Region 4A na recruit?
Yes po.
So, wala akong makita na dahilan kung bakit nyo ito na-transfer siya from San Pedro to Binyang. Kasi this should be the official reason why you should be transferring members of the police force from one unit to another unit kung kailangan yung police doon sa lugar na yon.
I agree, Your Honor.
Kasi mag-isa lang siya eh. Di ba? And, Mr. Chair, Attorney
Yes.
Matibag is raising his hand.
Attorney Matibag, you are recognized, please.
In the spirit also of transparency, maganda po yung, I admire your questioning eh. I might give a reason kung bakit po. Have to be transparent kung bakit inilipat. Kasi po, inaanak namin sa kasal tong si Paul eh. And there were report already coming to us na nung nakita na nag-escort sa amin, this is not validated. This was told to me by somebody na kasama rin nila na dahil inaanak ka sa kasal, ang amo lang natin dito yung mayor, walang congressman sa atin. Ha? So actually, I was expecting si Private Paul at si Sergeant Kiambao to tell the right story what happened in GSIS because I was there. They were there in patrol, doing their job. Nakita kami sa area of responsibility nila. Nung nakitang nandun kami, they did their job by doing the crowd control, hindi para mag-escort sa amin because meron naman pong naka-assign na PSPJ kay Congresswoman eh. At saka hindi naman po namin ni-request. But apparently, nandun naman sa affidavit din yan na may tumawag. Yun din po yung pinag-practicean nila kahapon eh. There is an anonymous report daw na nagsabi na nag-escort sa amin yung mga pulis, pinatawag. And they were castigated by the chief of police na hindi kayo pwedeng mag-escort dyan. Ang amo lang na suman. Yun na po siguro yung na he's getting the eye of the mayor para he got the good side. Report is hindi po few minutes after few hours saka sila nawala bigla. We didn't even notice na nawala po sila, Mr. Chair. Dumating na lang sa amin yung report, tinapon sila sa Pasita at ang kasunod na nga, yung inaanak namin sa kasal na si Paul, tinapon sa Binyan. So yun lang po yung gusto kong i-share. Probably it will help the good congressman from Antipolo doon po sa sinasabi niya. And I apologize for batting in doon po
No
sa
problem.
Maraming salamat po, Mr.
Thank you so
Chair.
much, Nako pa. So,
Yeah, Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang talaga si Atty. Matibag.
use the mic.
Wala. Ito. Gusto ko lang tanongin si Atty. Matibag. Ito yung nagsabi na hindi pwedeng bigyan to si Congresswoman ng kundi mayor lang. Sino po nagsabi no?
Yung chief of police po. In fact, we confronted him. Kaharap po si PD. Magkakaharap kami.
Yung chief of police nagsabi?
Opo.
Anong karapatan niya magsabi noon? Tinanong niyo?
Meron po yatang mga matataas na opisyal na nakapatong sa kanya. Yun po haka-haka ko.
Mr. Chair, it is the Philippine National Police who is providing escort and security to the congressman. It's not the local police. So kung meron mang mas mataas sa kanya, ay hindi dapat yan because it is the duty of the Philippine National Police to secure our government officials like Congress.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much. That is...
Mr. Chair,
sige, Congressman
one last
Busita,
query.
you are recognized. And then after that, last word coming from Congressman Matibag. Go ahead, Congressman Busita.
COP.
Yes, sir.
According to Attorney Matibag, kinumpronta ka niya about this issue. Is it true or not?
True, sir.
So, anong sabi mo sa anong sinabi mo kay dito sa kay Patrolman Hipon? Okay, simplihan na lang natin
Opo.
at yung oras natin. Yung sinasabi ni Attorney Matibag na may statement kang binitawan na hindi sila pwedeng mag-secure ng security kay Congresswoman Matibag kasi ang parang ang sinasabi natin na pinaka-boss mo lang doon yung COP. Yung mayor, sorry. Totoo
Wala.
ba? Hindi.
Hindi po totoo, sir.
So, are you telling us na nagsisinungaling si Attorney Matibag?
Opo, sir.
Nagsisinungaling. So, kulang yung oras natin eh. May next hearing pa naman eh. Imbestiga natin yan. And take note, COP, under oath kayo. Alam mo yan.
Opo, sir.
Again, nagsisinungaling si Attorney Matibag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next hearing na lang tayo. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so before we recognize the last statement of Congresswoman Matibag, Attorney Matibag, you have the floor.
Well, salamat po, Chairman and Congressman Busita doon sa question, ano. But at the end of the day, the truth will prevail in this committee hearing, no. I will just cite circumstances to prove na yung behavior ng chief of police namin is something that is not really acceptable. Ilang chief of police po yung dumaan na mula nung nanungkulan yung aking may bahay. From the time na board member siya, si Colonel Mendoza went to the office of Congresswoman to give a courtesy call. Pinalitan po ito ni Lieutenant Colonel Haka. Pumunta rin po kay Congresswoman at nag-courtesy call upang malaman kung paano magtutulungan. Pinalitan po ni Colonel Haka, ang pumalit po kay Colonel Haka, the late Lieutenant Colonel Isidro Aklan, yung pong namatay na hepe ng police ng San Pedro. Nagpunta rin po, nag-courtesy call, nagpakilala at binigay ang credential. Sumunod po na hepe ng police si Colonel Legion, yung pong naimbestigahan dito din na natanggal na sa serbisyo. Pumunta rin po kay Congresswoman at nakipagtulungan, humingi ng tulong. Nung pong dumating si Lieutenant Colonel Valenzuela, ni minsan po, hindi po pumunta at nakipag-usap despite our appeal na sana man lang makipag-usap. Nakaharap lang po namin siya, kaharap yung hepe ng yung provincial director, so utos po ni RD nakausapin para idulog namin personally sa kanya lahat ng sasabihin. And I think the provincial director can validate what I'm saying. Ang sabi ni provincial director Unos, sabihin nyo lahat ng sasabihin nyo para marinig sa inyo kung ano yung dapat marinig. At sinabi po namin lahat. And to our surprise, ang sagot lang niya, hindi po totoo yan, baka nakikinig lang kayo sa mga chismis-chismis. But you know, words are nothing compared to actions. Nakakapagtaka naman na ikaw naging hepe ng pulis sa isang lugar, kahit nga sa barangay captain, pumupunta ka para makipag-coordinate. And I admire his classmate of class 2006, the chief of police of Binyan, nagulat kami na siya humingi ng oras para makipag-courtesy call kay Congresswoman at sabihin na hindi man po ako taga San Pedro pero yung border po natin magkadikit, baka po magkatulungan tayo. So I'm just wondering. And ako po, may kanya-kanya tayong pagkukulang at kasalanan, but I'm no liar. Hindi po ako sinungaling. I'm a lawyer, not a liar. Kaya, Hepe, alam mo kung ano yung sinasabi mo. At alam mo yung sinabi mo kay Private Paul na walang congressman. At ang sinasabi mo pa, wala naman nasa pwesto yung si Atty. Matibag. Wala nang asim yan. Eh meron naman tayong mga boss na pumuproteksyon sa atin. At pinagmamalaki siyempre, nandoon sa office ng regional director yung kanyang may bahay. So yun lang po yung sasabihin ko. And I think with the help of this committee, I submit and I'm thankful. And I know that truth will prevail later on. Salamat po.
Colonel Balansona, is this your personality to not give due course of trying to give respect to the different assignments that you have? Have you been in the different district of the country wherein you serve as a chief of police? Hindi ka ba talaga nagko-courtesy call sa mga nakaupong mga representatives of your area of assignments?
No, no sir. Nagko-courtesy call po, sir.
But in this situation, in this area, you never try to reach out to Congresswoman Matibag?
Isang beses lang po, sir.
That you?
That we talk, sir, sa may Starbucks sa may toll gate ng San Pedro. Malapit sa toll gate. Nagkausap.
Gawa ni PD. That is the reason why you were able to meet each other.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Okay, Congressman Bante,
I just
please.
would like to make a manifestation here. No, there is a memorandum coming from the national, Director General, that every chief of police should always go to the congressman for consultation. At distrito ko, Colonel Valenzuela, 3 ang station commander. Mga colonel din. All of these 3 station commanders came to me to discuss things with me, to consult with me. Oo, sapagkat loka, pag hindi nakipagkonsulta yan, papalitan ko yan. Do you realize, Colonel Balansona, that the congressman can actually ask for your relief in the city? Do you realize that, Mr. Chair?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
So I hope that
Yes.
you will perform the memorandum given to you to visit the congresswoman for
Okay.
consultation.
Before I recognize Congressman Akop, briefly lang, Congressman Akop.
yes. Hindi po niya alam, Chairman Benny, yun. Na, dahil yun nga yung sinabi ko kanina nung wala po kayo. He is trying to please the local chief executive dahil hindi siya ang original na choice. Yun naman ang katotohanan. Kaya pag na-approve ko yun, Iho, may kalalagyan ka. Kaya yun ang tanong ko sa iyo. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Congressman Busita pala. Sige, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang itanong sa COP, ilang months na po kayo na Chief of Police ng San Pedro?
7 months po, sir.
7 months. Ano po ang dahilan at hindi kayo nag-courtesy call sa Congresswoman ng area ninyo?
Yes, sir. Hindi po ako nagkaroon ng mga pagkakataon na makapag-reach out.
COP, lying ka. Lying ka. May next hearing pa. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Congresswoman Matibag, please.
Mr. Chair, thank you. So, sa nangyayari ngayon, Mr. Chair, in this committee, I have noticed that maybe the NAPOLCOM could review and investigate on this because this is in Region 4A. Napakalaki po ng region namin. Ang dami sa Lucena na ang hepe, ganyan yung mga actuations na. But then, We have to follow the principle of command responsibility. Asa na si PD? Lalong-lalo na asa na ang RD? RD, you know, I don't want to believe na ang taas ng tingin mo sa pwesto mo kaysa sa pwesto ko. O dahil ba tao mo ang asawa nito ni Hepe Valenzuela? So siguro Napolcom, I'm seeking your help, no, to investigate on this matter. Maybe dapat isama na rin natin ang pag-investigate sa command responsibility and sa mga ginagawa ni RD. You are tolerating your Hepe. Kanina yung tao being nanay, pati yung isa na witness ni Diaz Suarez, hindi ako nakatulog, Mr. Chair. Upon seeing before my eyes na may mga ganyang sitwasyon. Hepe, PD, RD, subukan yung gawin yan sa San Pedro. Subukan nyo lang gawin yan sa San Pedro. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, may we request also to be subpoenaed documents, letters, request of Mayor Mercado for the security, complete with venue, time, and date, and then the affidavits of the police officers submitted to R7, especially to R7 Araha.
So all the documents that
Thank you,
are
Mr.
being
Chair.
asked by Congresswoman Matibag be complied with. With that, we will be dwelling on the next issue. No? At medyo 2:30 na po, nakakaya na po sa
Mr. Chair,
susunod
I
na
move to
issue.
suspend.
So 1 minute suspension.